Hey princesses, and welcome back to Forever Disney Princess. Today's video, we're back again for another new episode of Disney Princess Parks Evolution. And today, we have finished Snow White, Cinderella, Aurora, and Ariel. Now we're moving on to Belle, the one with the yellow dress. We're gonna be moving on to Belle, of course. And let's be honest, of course, Belle came out in a debut in the parks around the 90s, I think during the debut in the movie, of course, back in 1991. So they had debuted on the Disney MGM Studios in Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And let me tell y'all, there's so many of the different variations of Belle in her yellow dress. Mostly you also might often to see her in her blue village dress. I can't speak. But also, you kind of temporarily see her in her winter dress, which is basically from her sequel, which I have to tell you that later. But for now, we're gonna go on to my photos and get started from the evolution of Belle. Alright princesses, we're here in my photos and we have so many things right now with Belle. We have to go start off first from the village dress Belle. Now, I did have some duplicates though, so I'm apologize. I did my best to research it. So, obviously, you often see Belle in her blue dress, of course, in her blue village dress, as it was specifically called. They did that in the doll too, actually. I think until this day, I don't know. I don't know. But, it's very simple, really classic, nothing else special though. But I do love the accuracy, even the hair is very accuracy too. Like, look how accuracy of this hairstyle. She even rocked out her top knot as well when she's in a yellow ball gown. So really simple Belle, of course. And then here's another one, of course. This one, I believe this is from Tokyo Disneyland, or maybe Disneyland Paris. I have no clue. But it's really pretty. I love the details on it. It's very reminiscent to this, but this one is really beautiful. I also do see the difference though. Hers has like a dark blue, like a deep dark blue, and this one is more of a sky blue. So that's why I really like this. I like this one. I mean, I like this because it's a classic village dress Belle. So yeah, that's really much it. Oh, this one. Okay, so for those of you who might know, of course, if you guys see on YouTube, of course, during the pandemic that you missed a lot of Disney performances on stage during the pandemic, well, good thing Disney had created on Disney Wish. Yeah, Disney Wish, which is a sister cruise of the Disney Cruise Line. They had Disney Dream, Disney Wonder, Disney Wish. They had a lot of them. And this one is a Beauty and the Beast played. This, instead of they did the classic Beauty and the Beast, like the animated version of Beauty and the Beast, they did something a bit similar, but in a live action form. So this one is what they wear when Emma Watson played in the movie, in the live action version. I do see some little less. I do see a little red trimming in the movie though. I love the dress. It's very beautiful on Belle. Look how sweet it is holding hands with the Beast. I love that. So that's really beautiful. Very accuracy in the movie. Really love that. I love they gave it like full live action version of Belle in the parks, or actually in the cruise actually. That is really nice. Now we're moving on to all of the ball gown Belle. So I have a lot of ball gowns Belle, and there's so many of them. Okay, I will count this actually because you don't often see in this dress anymore, except you can see the doll version of that in the dress. So this one is actually from the sequel of Beauty and the Beast, which is a direct DVD film, Beauty and the Beast: The Enchanted Christmas. Very accurate, actually. Very accurate. The colors. I do love the touch of velvet in there. That's a really beautiful Belle in her Christmas dress. It's really beautiful. Very accurate too. You don't often see that dress anymore because they replaced this one. So it's not as furry, but she has long sleeves, which is a good thing. I love the sleeves. It has like a really nice flare. And of course the gown is actually for today, which we'll have to do that in a minute. Moving on right now first to the parades. So where do I start actually? Let's get started with this Belle actually. It's so ridiculously big but also very beautiful. This is from the Paint the Night parade. They did that, I think, Disneyland and Hong Kong Disneyland, they did that too. I know Hong Kong Disneyland did this, but I don't know if they had do that in other parks like Disneyland. But it's really beautiful. It's like a take on version of the Main Street Electrical Parade, except it's more lighter and brighter. So this is really beautiful. It's really big. It must reminiscent a little bit from the Fairy Queen of Pinocchio, except instead of the Fairy Queen, you have Belle standing on the Enchanted Rose and surrounded by candles. Actually, like, look at that. Well, actually, there's not candles, but they look like exactly like candles. Really beautiful, very bright too. I really like the shining bright on this this really nice gown. Nice of this really beautiful Belle. And then wait, I'm completely lost. This one, oh oops. This one is from the Main Street Electrical Parade, but this one is from, I believe, Dreamlights. Yeah, I actually researched it earlier and I just saved the photo. So this is the Dreamlights of the Main Street Electrical Parade at Tokyo Disneyland, or Tokyo Disney Resort nowadays. You know, keep it in gold, give it a gold and yellow, but also they have a lot of lights in there. I love the hair, very accurate too actually. It's way long, way long, but I love it. It's very accurate for the hairstyle actually, because Belle, you don't often see like her hair like really long except when she's in a village dress with her hair down. But she's really stunning. And then this one is another from Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Resort. They have a lot of like a lot of swirls in her. I love the heart on the top. It's really beautiful. I love the crown. You don't have to see Belle in the crown though, but she is a Disney princess after all. But I love it. It's really Belle. It's very Belle. Then I think this is the same one. Oh no, these are different. These are very different. I love this. It's really you know, it has jewels on it. It's just like a classic Belle, except the fact they had on the top right there. If you can see it, there it is. But really stunning Belle. It's very yellow. I do also love the gloves. It's really really reminiscent to her. This one, I think this is the Sensational Parade, I believe. I can't remember now. So it's all rose themed. Obviously they kind of changed for only the hair. Actually, it's the same gown. They kind of different from the material though. That's why, and even the hair. So it has all pink roses on it. The first version had this kind of material right there, but I do love it. And then the other one, it's giving me it has a different material now. It doesn't have any shiny things, but it still have the rose, which is really beautiful on Belle. And then this is, I think, the stage play, or I believe that's Fantasmic. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, y'all. I can't remember for a lot of plays and parades. All I know from I heard from Disney Dad. But this is really beautiful Belle. I love this gown. Normally, because Belle has a really big really big yellow ball gown on her. But you know, it's really beautiful Belle. Do love the whole materials and the whole details in her. Stunning. Very, very stunning. And then, we're going forward to the stage play later, I think, because we have to focus right now to the parades. So this is another Belle. I believe this is from Hong Kong Disneyland. She has really nice, like, it's very interesting because there's two lines, like ribbons on the front. Quite interesting, but really beautiful. It's like a take on of her ball gown. But it's so pretty, actually. It's so pretty. It's such a nice version of her top. Of course, sorry, I'm just talking about her dress, actually, from these. I'm not sure if I like this, of course, for this ribbon material on her front of dress, but overall the dress is very pretty. No gloves, of course. No gloves from Belle. They kind of ditched it this time, so. But it is what it is. I love it. It's definitely reminiscent to that one. Okay, so we're going through Disneyland Paris. Now, this is apparently the Pirate versus Princess Parade, but also the Starlit Princess Waltz and the Royal Sparkling Winter Waltz as well, because it's literally her spring dress. Lots of yellow roses on it, on the top, and even the skirt. Very beautiful. It's very orangey, kind of orangey yellow. But you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love the roses on it. I think this is one of my favorites. And then we're going to move on actually to the stage play. Now, in 1991, when the movie came out, and Belle was debuted when the movie came out from the Hollywood studios. If you guys are a massive 90s fan for Disney on Walt Disney World, then this is the Beauty and the Beast live on stage. It is on Disneyland, Walt Disney World Hollywood Studios. They called it back in the day in the 90s MGM Studios, but now they call it the Disney. Then it closer to 2000 they call it the Disney Studios. Nowadays they call it the Hollywood Studios. Look at these details on her dress. I like how her sparkly she is. I love the touch of lace. Even the petticoats are in there. The gloves are very white. And then of course I love the crown. I don't see Belle wearing a crown though. I only see like a yellow ribbon in the movie, of course, where Madame Lagamour have her dress ready. And then here's another one of that. It's quite similar. Yeah, it's quite similar. I'm sorry, I did my best to research it. And then here is, I believe this is the today. No, this is, okay, this one is from like 2016. It ended to 2020, I believe, because of the pandemic. I believe this is quite similar, except they kind of had less of the sparkles, actually. And then she added the yellow gloves. They changed the hairstyle. They changed the hairstyle now because, you know, Belle's has a different hairstyle now ever since, you know, the Disney Princess brand had been evolved. Which I like. I like something a bit different for Belle's hair. It's not quite too long, which is fine because, you know, Belle's hair is not too long when she's a ball gown. Just like her hair is like on the side here. But I do love her necklace. I love the touch of sparkles a little bit. And I love she gave her yellow gloves instead of like her white, like whitish yellowish gloves on her. Also, her shoes are quite different though. Is it different shoes? I don't know. Okay, so I think this is the return. I'm not 100% sure if this one is the return one. I do believe that they're returning since, you know, since Walt Disney World had reopened and celebrated the 70th anniversary last year. They kind of bring back Beauty and the Beast in Hollywood Studios. I think they still do that. But I do love the difference in her hair. They lessen out the sparkles now and go with the flow with the simple, like, really nice dress. It's different from the meet and greet version of Belle in her ball gown because they had some details in her top. But they bring back the whitish yellowish gloves and of course her crown. Really beautiful Belle on the stage play. And then last but not least on the stage play, I don't know if you y'all noticed earlier, of course, if you see the blue village dress, then this one is the live action dress. It's close. It's very close. Like if you can replicate the version of Emma Watson playing Belle in this dress, then this one is quite closer, of course. The bottom of her skirt is very accurate, of course, let me tell you that. And even the top is quite close. It's not quite as big, of course, because they take a lot of liberties, of course, for their Disney Cruise Line. But I do love the attention to details on the dress. It's very beautiful. Oh, by the way, just a disclaimer, I will not show you actually the musical, like as in like Broadway and then West End. We're just going to specifically focus for now to the parks. Which I'm really excited because I think Beauty and the Beast will be coming out on the West End. So I will be very excited for that to see it, hopefully, after my study. But very accurate, very accurate. I just said close, but I don't think it's not. It's very accurate now from the dress, for the live action dress. Now, but I do love it. I do love it. I do love it. Some creative liberties in that one. Now we're moving on to the meet and greets. Now I only had 2 of them because apparently they're the same thing. I did already show you the winter Belle. This one is the classic Belle that I know. Like I really know. Back in the day. I also the dress have different, of course, when Merida was crowned. So yeah, this is like the classic Belle that I know. Apparently the Disney Parks Belle doll and even the Disney Store Belle doll had long hair back in the day, which I don't think Belle has really much long hair. It's a good thing they kind of remake her and make her short, which is good. I do love this hairstyle, actually. It's very accurate in the movie. I do love this really nice yellow. It's too yellow, actually, to be honest. And even the gloves. But I do love it. It's a classic Belle that I remember in the parks. And this is the today's Belle look like. So, it's a lighter shade of yellow, which is really beautiful. This is exactly why they restyled her, because of the purchase, right? No, purchase. I just said purchase. They rebranding the Disney Princess brand of the franchise. So that's really beautiful. I do love it. I do love some really nice tulle, and it really matches to her light yellow gloves. Her hair is really different now, of course. Obviously, she doesn't have the yellow ribbon anymore, ever since, because, you know, Belle doesn't need it. That since the Disney Princess brand has been reimagined now. But that is a really beautiful Belle. Also, I don't remember Belle has earrings. Maybe they added their touch, just in case, just like exactly like the franchise of Disney Princess. But you know, it's still Belle. It's still Belle. I really love the today. It's so beautiful and very, very nice detail. Let me tell you that. But yeah, these are so beautiful. All of these are so beautiful. I don't know which one are my favorites though. I'm guessing that my favorite was this one from stage. The rose is from the, I think, Mickey's Sensational Parade. Or Friday Spring, I don't know. And then, of course, her meet and greet of her Enchanted Christmas dress. This one, obviously, from the cruise, one of my favorites. And of course, I can decide between the original and the current one, but I have to go with the current one because it's more accuracy and more beautiful for her dress and even the hair. So that's why I like this one. And then for the village dress Belle, well, I like both. I like both between this one and this one. simply because it's very accurate. I really like this one. It's also very accurate too for Emma Watson, who played Belle. So that's a really fine Belle for me. I love all of them, let me tell you that. But I think one of my favorite the most is this one from Disneyland Paris. The Pirate versus Princess, aka the Starlight Princess Waltz, aka the Sparkling Winter Waltz version. Especially because I love the roses on it, like the yellow rose instead of like the red rose that you've seen in the movie. Really beautiful and very nice spring color on Belle. So yeah, that is it for my evolution and my thoughts and opinions about the evolution of Belle in the parks. So there you go, princesses. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed for today's video for the parks evolution of Belle. And I hope that you guys are having in the comments that which of the other evolutions of Belle, for her dress is your favorite. I already have found my favorite, of course. I already told you that earlier. So this is a really nice evolution there. On the next video, we're going forward to Agrabah, to Jasmine on the next episode. For now, thank you, princesses, so much for joining me. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell notification to see more, no pun intended. And subscribe to my main and first channel, Pinktastic Barbie Collector. And we'll see you in my next video. Have a good day, princesses. Bye!